What's up, everyone? Episode 63 of TweekTalks. I'm Gavin, or Tweek.
It can't happen every week.
I did it. Okay, so it's funny because I was like, there's absolutely no way I'm laughing. And then the moment he just went mad slow, I just started smiling. What's good? It's Pink. Always laughing at Gavin or Tweek.
What up? It's Charles in the building. It's been a while. You guys, Hazardous Matthew over here and Tweek holding it down last week. Solo.
Yeah.
Great episode. I actually watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I always say that. What's up, guys? By the way, guys, it's Haz or Matt, whatever. Yeah, dude, I always say that, like, I love being on the podcast, obviously, but I wish I could just listen and enjoy it. You know, so when the weeks I'm not on, I'm actually like, oh, sick. All right, I'll just listen to the boys chat it up a little bit about Smash, but
Or
we got
Pokemon.
a lot. Or Pokemon.
Apparently, yeah.
True. Guys, let's start with Shine. Gavin and I were both there, but what do you guys think from a perspective of a spectator or results-wise? Charles, Marcus, what do you guys think of the event?
I had a great time watching the event. We got to see some players go some different characters, one of them being in here. So seeing the return of PT was really cool for Gavin or Tweek, you know. But yeah, Gavin or for sure. But I mean, it just felt like everyone was out to play. We're seeing new character rosters, and then even players just sticking with their old character rosters. Cosmos came out. Pretty crazy how good Cosmos is when he's not spamming forward smash.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Dude, he did use forward smash too. Like when he did, they hit too. They were looking. That was
right.
I think that was the best I've ever seen Cosmos play. Honestly, like that or Smash World Tour at the end of last year was really, really nice. But dude, he looked unstoppable.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about Cosmos. He has these like tournaments, like main stage, where he almost beat Leo, and like Smash Pro Tour, where he was almost beating Leo. He beat Spargo. Glitch that he just won. He just straight up won. Like, and then Shine, where it just you look at him and you're like, bro, is this the best player in the world?
Yeah.
Then you have those tournaments where it's like, oh snap, Cosmos going game 3 in his round 1 in pools, and you're like, huh? Like what happened? But it was good to see him perform well today, and it was really funny to hear his explanation of what happened. He said, bro, I got smoked, so I just watched Leo play, and then I just did what he did.
That's how I feel about watching Leo's Aegis. Like, it's just that good that I'm not even surprised that that's like what Cosmos' thought process was. Because when I watched Leo's Aegis, I'm like, this shit is too clean.
Yeah.
It's too clean.
Yeah.
Really good down tilts into up air for sure. Like, that's what I kept saying. I was like, shout out to Leo every time he hit down tilt up air with Pyro.
Dude, I was talking about that at Shine too. I was like, every down tilt he lands with Pyro leads into death, and it's always a true combo. And then when I do it or someone else does it, like they don't even come close to landing the up air.
So Cosmos said that Leo said that as long as you land the close down tilt, then it's a true combo. But
that's
if you
what
land
it is,
max,
I guess.
Yeah, if you land the max range one, it won't.
I didn't know that part of the equation, so to me it was just Leo cheating. Like, because I didn't know that very important part, and like I would see other players land it, and I would think it's the same situation, but it's probably like the outside hit. You know what I mean? Like it's a different situation. But to me, it's just Leo cheating.
Yeah. Dude, and there were so many times too, because obviously, you know, the old bad nickname for him being Chokemos. Couple of reverse 3-0s, including including one that was against Zamba for winners finals, which was basically a stomach ball,
one against me and then one against Zamba, like right after.
Whoa. Yeah, dude. Yep.
I didn't piece that together until both happened, and I was just like watching the rest of the tournament. And I was like, oh, yeah, that just happened 2 in a row. Long ago, I've been playing like kind of, I guess, legacy characters for myself lately, like characters that have given me a lot of success and characters that a lot of people probably know me for. Especially things like PT, because I'm sure some people have watched me play PT at EVO, but like not watched much competitive Smash Ultimate just because EVO is that popular, right?
Right.
So I've been associated with PT way more than I would have ever expected. You know what I mean? So like characters like that, Wario, like Wario is a character I've played basically my whole life in Smash, and also gave me a lot of success in Ultimate and even some success in Smash 4. And then Diddy Kong is like one of my most played characters, if not my most played character. So basically, I've been struggling a lot with Ultimate. I haven't been enjoying it. I've been like struggling to win. I've been super mad when I lose, and like, so I'm just like, all right, let me listen to what everyone else wants me to do, because obviously people know like not know, but people want what's best for me, and like other top players are like suggesting characters. So like, all right, I'm just gonna play these characters. I mean, I love these characters, like some of my favorites, whether it's like in Smash or like as a concept, right? And then for Shine, like it felt really weird playing in the bracket because I was kind of just doing like basic stuff and just kind of playing these characters, and like it was just getting the dub, especially with like Charizard and Wario. I was kind of just like chilling and like it would just work. And then when I got to top 8 on Sunday, like I was just winning versus Cosmos. Like even the last game it was like looking fine, and then it just out of like it kind of just spiraled out of control, and then I lost, and it was really close, and I feel like right there I lost my mental completely. I'm pretty ashamed about it because like I like get mad and rage all the time in my own privacy, I guess, but I like did it on stream and stuff, and I like looking back on it, it's like damn, like from 2-0 to like losing and then like losing my cool, like I didn't really want to play after that. So I am really appreciative of the compliments, Marcus, because I didn't expect to win a singular game after that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I do want to work on it, and you know, I it just sucks. I definitely apologize to everyone.
Right.
I'm trying. I don't even really want to play the game at the moment, and as terrible as that sounds, I also think it could be a good thing, just because I would like to work on everything outside of the game, because I don't even want to sound like arrogant, but I think like the game isn't an issue. I think I'm pretty damn good at the game, so like I think a break isn't a big deal in terms of like execution and not playing for a bit. I just want to like I've just gone so back and forth with my mental the last couple of years, you know, like sometimes it was like at some of its best moments, and then other times it's like completely 180'd. So yeah, it's cool that I won a loser set, I guess, but I feel like I just reverted right back into like being super tilted and like stupid right when I had to play light. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll be back stronger.
Yeah, and I
Wait.
think. Oh, go ahead, Pete.
You think you played poorly versus Light?
Well, I was just tilted and like I was like super rude too. I was like I would like lose a stalker game. I'm like,
Were you saying things like?
I was
feel
like, yeah, I was
I,
like, I was
I feel like
literally
I saw you saying
They were
words.
talking. Oh,
Oh,
no, he
Gavin
wasn't
was
talking to me, but
Oh, I
because
thought-
he was trying to play the game. But I was just like, how do you lose with Fox? I literally said that to him, and all he did was like shake his head. And I'm like, and part of me is like, why? Like, I don't want to be an asshole, but I'm like just so tilted, and I'm like, thank God he's just like being the good person right now and just like not like just playing the game.
Well, the thing about that too is you're wasting your own time and your mental doing that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like,
Like
I
you're
was-
talking yourself out of that set when you do that. For
Yeah,
sure.
like I don't know. There was moments where I was like in the set, like I'd get like a good string going or something, but like overall, like Light's just like locked in, and like I just wasn't locked in,
Yeah.
and like that's like basically what I regret about the most, just because the actions, like my behavior was stupid, but also like just you know I'm just throwing myself out of like the competition, so
Can't play like that. There's no way.
True.
Yeah.
Also,
It's too hard anyway. God.
yeah.
as per usual, this is always something I say. Progress is not linear. It's just
Absolutely.
It's not.
I feel like
And
True.
as true as that is, it's also one of the hardest things to accept ever.
right, because I've known you for quite some time.
I view things as answers, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Like, it's so hard to get out of that mindset.
You've gone from I used to rage every time I lost to now I rage half the time. So it's like, you know, like progress is being made. It's like
50%.
It's hard to see. Hey,
I hate this guy.
Always gotta plug it.
It's hard to see, but like there is progress to be made, and as long as you
Yeah.
keep working on it, you'll be okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
I think
I mean, even talking, something that's been nice about this podcast is we talk about Smash as a whole, but then like sometimes we dedicate some of it to like my tournament run or something.
yeah.
And like I get to like, because this is like a public thing, so I can't like just hide from like any problems or like I have to talk about my tournament.
You're airing
run.
it out, man. You're airing
Like
it out.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm not gonna like talk about the good things and then leave out the bad things. So like it's like a weird like therapy session sometimes, and I like just have to deal with it. So yeah.
People like to hear that shit too. You know what I mean? Like, what happened? You know, like, let's talk
Yeah,
about
right?
it, man. It's all good. Yeah, it's
A lot of
it's good content too. Way to go. Nice job.
Diddy Kong was hot though. I was
Yeah.
like, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, why he keep picking other low key? I was like, why is he picking?
Stop it, Marcus.
else?
He's on a
This
good path.
I know. He's fine.
Stop
It's
it.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I love
But
it. You got PT and Wario. And Marcus goes, "Why is he playing them?" After all that, after
Yeah.
everyone tells you, to do all
After
that,
I finally like actually picked them again. That's the one thing I wanted to compliment Cosmos on. Like Cosmos like goes to a tournament, does the work, win or lose, and then just comes back again and does it again. Like Cosmos like is such a consistent and hard worker and just shows up, plays the game, win or lose, and I feel like a player like that obviously deserves like the first place he got this weekend, because you know, you don't hear about Cosmos complaining, you don't see Cosmos's gameplay like super fluctuating because of emotions or like Cosmos getting tilted. Like Cosmos is such a hard worker and such a consistent one. So shout outs to that first place for sure.
yeah. We gotta talk about Wanted. We gotta talk about
Ooh.
Wanted. And to be honest with
sure.
you, I'm catching up on the sets. Like I'm watching them when I get a chance yesterday and earlier today.
bro,
Yeah. We can talk
Insane
about some
sets.
sets here. We can
Yeah, I
talk.
have a couple things I wanted to mention. I
Go
think
for it.
so. As someone who just looked at the bracket, and then there's other people in here that actually watch these sets, so that's how I want to start it. My first question is, what's going on with Samus versus Pac-Man? Because I was surprised to see Siski 3-0 over T. That's pretty dominant. So I'd like to ask at least someone in here to give me the rundown on this.
Watch that set, Marcus? Did anyone
Nope.
watch that set? I couldn't
Oh,
watch that set.
shit.
Well, chat.
My
tell us-
transition
tell
did
us
not
in the
work
comments
at
below,
all.
Chat. Well.
you would think on paper it's like, okay, Hydrant, I'm cool, but maybe Samus just
Deletes
with the
it
charge
easily, I
shot,
don't know.
you just delete the Hydrant really easily. You kind of put it under your control with the projectile, right? So, but here's the other thing. When I think of the matchup on paper, it's like, okay, well, what if Pac-Man just rushes you down? Because yes, Pac-Man, the zoner, can do that and combo you and like just scrap.
Inbox,
So,
yeah.
right. So
Scrapman.
Scrapman himself. And you're up against T. So honestly, just the level of player Siski was going up against, huge congrats to them on that. I mean, and the Samuses have been really showing up. As of
Siski
recently.
gets top 8 pretty much every
time. Yep,
And,
that
Samus.
is guaranteed
Dude.
top 16 player.
yeah.
I'm saying
really
Samus has definitely found a comfortable home in the meta, like for sure.
Yeah.
Like invalidates a lot of characters lower than her on the tier list and does well against a lot of like the higher top tier characters in the game. Obviously it's kind of hit or miss in that category, but still like she definitely has a pretty comfy spot in today's meta. There was also a Shoto War bracket, which was all the fighting game characters, single elimination. It had T, Takara, Zachary was in there? Who did he play as? Huh? They count Rob as a Shoto? That's weird.
Well, I mean,
I bet you he's picking up. I bet you he plays Kazuya. Like he's trying it. But
Something
the
like
top
that.
3, Riddle's got 3rd. Andres, Fortnite. Shout out to Andres. Got 2nd, losing only to Ashimo. All Ryu, which was really. I watched that whole bracket actually. I thought it was obviously I thought it was really fun. But Andres, like, he was down 2-0 against Takara, Ken versus Ken, and he switched to Ryu in verse 3-0'd, which I thought was super sick. Also a good matchup for Ryu. And then he started to do the same against Ashimo in Grands. He went down 2-0, or maybe it was 2-1, or maybe it was 1-0. But he switched to Ryu, and he started to reverse it, and Ashimo just cheesed him at like 15-1. So it was sick. The more I watch Ashimo, the bigger... I'm already a pretty big fan, but the bigger I get as a fan. So, you know.
Yeah.
He rules. Big fan. Lost to Shuton, though. That's a tough one.
Okay, Shuton went absolutely stupid that bracket. Like, bro didn't lose a single game until winners finals where he got 3-0.
Sheesh.
Well,
which shows you how good Zachary was playing that weekend. Like,
yeah,
Shuton's on fire. 3-0 Riddles, 3-0 Mr. R. Like, speaking of, shout out to Mr. R getting 9th. And going mostly chic.
Let's
Yeah.
go, Robin.
Let's did it.
Oh no, he did lose the game. Zachary did lose the game to Siski. Or no, Shuton didn't lose the game. Yeah. So then he shoots on 3-0 Ashimo, and then just got 3-0 by Zachary. Zachary said, bro, like super interesting about Grands at least is they just played each other maybe like the week before, because that was when Shuton went Steve. I'm just going.
It happens a
Steve,
lot
right?
with
Like,
those two. They're just that consistent that they'll like be at a big tournament. It's like, yeah, these two also played like last week at this tournament.
Yeah.
Like,
and like
that's not the first time.
Zachary 3-0'd him in winners finals, and then he lost the first set of Grands 3-2, and then the last set of Grands was also 3-2, where Zachary won. But like, it was so back and forth, and it was weird. I was like, what did Shuton pick up on? And it was really interesting because the last game, Zachary just kind of smoked him. Like, it was not close. That last game, it wasn't even remotely close. I was like, what's going on? Like, but it was super cool to see Zachary back. Got to see a lot of Rob. I was like, bro, his Rob is type different. Yeah. Oh my!
That's what I feel about it too. I'm a big fan of watching Zachary's Rob, and I'm like, but I definitely got to give credit to Zamba too. That's another person like that's just always in top 8 too, kind of like Siski, like top 16, top 8, like no sweat.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna show up and do it. But it was good seeing Joker. Love seeing some Joker gameplay.
Yeah,
Zachary is just different in general. I was very excited for. Even just to see the results of this tournament since I was at Shine, I predicted Zachary would win the event. But I just wanted to, hear about it and maybe see some highlights and stuff. So it's just really cool.
There was one slight caveat to that event, which was kind of a bummer.
Well, yeah, I didn't mention that. But the reason why I cared so much about this event was because I wanted to see Zachary versus Gluto.
Same.
And
of course.
Gluto DQ'd. I actually don't. Do y'all know why or no?
I heard he was sick. That's I don't know though.
That's really sad. I was looking at the top 16 or like the top bracket for Sunday. Just top 8. I was looking at all the results from previously, and I was like, oh, cool, this, and then I realized, wait, did Gluto go 0-2 with pools or something? But yeah.
I watched that Japanese tournament or no? Because I was deep in that joint.
Gonna talk.
Let's hear about it.
What do you mean?
I think we're out of time to talk about Doc.
Oh my god!
We don't have the time.
Who doesn't want to hear about Dr. Mario?
Oh,
huh?
This. What? Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
no, it's not that I don't want to hear about it. It just sounds like so crazy that I don't even know where to start.
All right, go ahead, Pink. Go off.
Okay, of course, Akolo's at the tournament. Akolo's at the tournament. Guess who won? Akolo won. Congrats to Akolo as per usual. Yeah.
As per usual.
You know what's interesting? Mia was at that tournament, and I'm not 100% sure of that. What place they got? I think it was like 33rd or something like that. Though I think they had a pretty rough bracket, which is interesting because they just won. And they had been performing really well, but Japan.
That always happens. Yeah, you were like, it's weird. I was like, nah.
Yeah, after a while,
it's actually the
normal thing. So I was sitting there, and I didn't know. I only watched top 8 because someone tweeted, "Akola my goat," and I was like, "Oh, is there a Japanese tournament going on?" So I, go find it, and I'm like, "Proto just lost, man. Come on!" So Akola beat Proto, and then the other side pops up of winner semis, and I don't know how to say his name. It's Dr. Mario, okay? And I'm like, wait, who's at this tournament where Dr. Mario is in winner semis, okay? I start looking through, I say, okay, I know Proto's there, Akola's there, Ken's there, wait, Atelier's there, wait, Gact is there. What's going on? What is Dr. Mario doing here?
This production, the stage lighting and stuff. This is
really good. Yeah, one's red, one's blue. It was really cool.
Sports Arena.
So I'm thinking to myself, there's absolutely no way that this Dr. Mario is about to. And then he's playing against Shirayuki, who's the best inkling in Japan. Who's very consistent, by the way. He's been getting a lot of top 16s, top 8s, and he just 3-0s him. And I'm like, huh? Dr. Mario vs. Inkling sounds unwinnable. It sounds unwinnable.
Doc is broken.
But the interesting thing is every time he just clutched out the game. He'd be down by 60% and just do some weird Dr. Mario thing, and he would just die, and it was like, oh, okay, 3-0. It was like the weirdest experience.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I,
mean,
love
God,
it. You're
I
hyping
mean,
him up,
yeah.
and he's just getting thrown off stage
Okay.
and dying at 0. Like,
Okay, but
oh wait, is that I called the American air
Okay.
dodge?
But
That was
is
such
he up a game or is he up a game?
all right.
Oh, what?
What?
I didn't even
Oh
see
my
that.
god! How did he beat Silly Blockman with Dr. Mario?
This dude's built different, bro. That's
Yo,
all.
this guy
hey,
is built different.
That's
Yo,
all I gotta say.
Oh
He's
my
just-
god!
We're gonna be so scared.
I'm
Yeah.
scared
Get
too.
the
Oh,
Silly
never mind.
Blockman! Dude, that's
So it
funny.
was interesting. Unfortunately, the Inkling won in the run back. Shiryuki won in the run back. So Dr. Mario got third. And then
What a low
Proto
placing.
got fifth. I know, right? What a low placing. 500 plus person tournament. Dr. Mario third. It's like,
It's
Very
crazy how
disappointed.
under the radar this tournament was, so to speak. Compared, it's just because
it's just because Wanted in China was happening. Yeah.
But this is crazy. I'm gonna watch these too. I gotta add it to the list. I gotta watch all these, man.
It was insane.
Yeah, for
Proto
sure.
got fifth. I was sad. He played Hero, the Bowser, who got fourth. And he went all Lucina. Didn't try Min at all. It was really interesting. I wonder why. Maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable in it. But Shiryuki beat Ken in losers. Atelier got a top 8. Atelier is on the way back. So it was really cool. It was a good watch. Y'all should watch it. Dr.
will.
Mario's too lit.
I actually will. That's
Dr.
sick.
Mario, that's some Chad moves right there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
attempt the name. Suto, I think is how you pronounce
Yep. Hey.
Sounds good to me.
I hope it.
Yo,
I
shout
hope
out
it
to
is.
him. What a Chad. It's the biggest Chad move I've ever seen in Ultimate. Third with Dr. Mario.
No. Broken
No.
character.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Dude, that is crazy.
I'm terrified of that character as Diddy Kong. Like,
Oh,
absolutely.
well, you go PT?
I would
Huh?
be terrified too. I hope you'd go PT.
I mean, I'd be
You-
terrified no matter what, but
you go
especially
PT.
PT. Or especially Diddy.
PT.
But yeah,
you
maybe
go.
I'd try PT or something.
Bro, it like watching this just it literally made no sense, bro. I was just like, this dude like is just making miracles happen over and over again. Like,
Whoa, wait, rewind that. Look how slow he is when he runs on the Inkling Ink. Look how he's already like the slowest guy. He's so slow. A little bit more, I think.
it's so funny.
Yeah, there you go. Right here.
Go, Doc,
Sorry, that's
go!
good. You got it. This'll work.
Dr. Mario, man.
Poor Doc, man.
I mean, you
He's
have
so
to make
slow. Right.
you have to pull miracles out of your hat with this character, right? He's like that was like Ganon or Robin's feud right there.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Yeah, he does hit insanely hard though, and yeah, his recovery is. I don't know, man.
The best in the game.
Oh my
Bro, he was doing some weird recovery mix-ups. Like it
You
was
gotta.
it was very interesting to watch, but
That's any final thoughts, guys? I think this is good. It's good to have the band back together. We missed you guys last week, obviously.
Hey.
Duh.
Yeah.
Don't get to talk about Pokemon as much, but
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I'll
I
take
mean,
it.
we could.
You
but
keep talking about PT, or you keep playing PT. We're gonna be talking about Pokemon.
yeah, I definitely will. I guess that I will be playing PT still. So.
Shout outs to you, man, for you had to
Yeah.
play against. Let me see. There was it was DYL actually, a Steve player from Rhode Island. And typically, before this weekend, it would have been like, oh shit, the Steve player round 2
Steve.
pools, like who knows? Like
Who knows?
Ivysaur went to work though on those walls, man. Forward air right through all of them. He set up 3, knock him down. He set up 3, knock him down. He set up 6, knock him down. See ya. It doesn't matter. Forward air goes through all of them. It doesn't matter.
Oh, what?
It doesn't matter. He set them all. He did the 3, and then he did another 3. He's like, all right, these walls aren't working. I'm gonna double it up.
Yeah,
Ivysaur's-
Marcus,
yeah.
Ivy's forward air took out 6 blocks at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. So it was,
I was
good.
like, it's too lit.
That was a really good. That was. I think that was a perfect opportunity for you to feel much better about a matchup that you obviously do not like. So it's
Yeah.
good. It's good. They're
Yeah,
they're very
I'm probably
very
still
solid.
gonna play like PT, Diddy, and Wario and stuff, and just keep it moving. I will be at Summit. But yeah, I think this was a pretty good episode, pretty productive episode. Lots of stuff to talk about.
Yeah. You also have never done the combo you have now: PT, Wario, and Diddy. Like all 3 of them. This is like the greatest.
Yeah,
hits
even
album,
PT
you know
and
what I mean?
Wario, I've never like truly duoed with them.
Mm.
It was always
at
Wolf.
least I have a pretty bad memory, but looking back, it was usually like one or the other, depending on what was like more in their prime.
Right.
So like I've never tried to keep up both at the same time. So we'll see how that goes. And that's now that I mention it, I've also been having a hard time feeling equally strong about both of them. On any given day, like one might feel better than the other. So hopefully eventually they even out or something.
Told you, bro.
Because literally like 24 hours ago, I could have told you my Wario feels better. But then if you ask me like today, I would say my PT feels better. So I don't know.
Zach Ray. Well, we had that conversation already.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Next week will be episode 64, TweekTalks 64. So.
Oh dang, we gotta get custom art for that one for sure.
Yeah, we really should actually.
4 themed. Let's go. That'd be
All
good.
right.
All right.
Have a good one, y'all.
See you.
See you.